Good day, dear aspirants. Yesterday India witnessed a very big day. It's been a very long night for many of the protesters. With respect to our preparation, with respect to our UPSC preparation or any of state PCS, with whatever exam you are preparing for, we need to look at various protests at present India is witnessing. Not only the protest which happened yesterday because of huge coverage and all, and because of the massive numbers. Where Gen Zs are protesting for educational reforms, there are various other protests do exist. We need to actually figure out them and remember them, why they are being conducted, because there is a probability being asked in mains examination. Okay, where it is happening, why it is happening, which articles are involved in that, they are important. So protest, two major protests which are ongoing at one capital city. Student protest led by Cockroach Janata Party. So we know the evolution of Cockroach Janata Party, how it happened and all. So they are demanding for transparent, accountable and accountable exam recruitment process, anger over alleged inaction, fears that police surveillance is chilling the right to peaceful assembly. So here people are protesting for educational reforms, accountable system. Okay. So what articles are involved here? Article 191B. So right to assemble. So but the right to assemble is not absolute in our country. The right to assemble is not absolute in our country. It comes with few reasonable restrictions. So that is Article 19.3. So there can be question in the examination. The right to assemble, right to protest is an absolute right in our country. So no, it is not actually absolute, but it comes with reasonable restrictions. So here, under reasonable restrictions, we have recent BNSS 163 session. Here it talks about the state police can impose a reasonable restriction. So next, farmers rally at Kisangarh. So they are opposing the proposed India and US trade deal. So they are opposing India and US trade deal because they are fearing cheaper agriculture imports will hurt farmers, laborers, livestock rearers, and farm small traders. So usually India and US trade has one provision that cheap imports will be imported to our country, by which it actually harms the farmers, which actually harms farmers, because eventually a customer will tend to buy so whatever the product is available in the market for less cost. Clear? So next here article involved Article 19.1b, right to assemble, and also here trade and agricultural policy, which is under union list. Trade and agricultural policy, which is under union list. Now another protest, statehood and sixth schedule for Leh and Kargil regions. So loss of why they are protesting at Ladakh, Leh and Kargil areas. People have been protesting since 2019 because they lost legislative autonomy since it has become union territory in 2019. So they fear the unregulated land, job loss, cultural dilution without constitutional safeguards for regional tribal population. So basically tribal population of that area has not been secured properly, and they fear the job loss, and also they fear that their culture will be diluted. And we know that in India each and every place has its own unique cultural diversity. So that is what makes our country unique, right? So apart from other countries, what makes India unique is because of a cultural diversity. So here Article 244 6 Schedule Tribal Autonomy, Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act of 2019, statehood versus union territory status. So these are the articles involved with respect to protest that is happening at Leh and Kargil areas. Next one, so Maratha reservation agitation, which is happening at Mumbai and Marathwada region. So they are from several years they have been demanding for OBC category reservation in jobs. Maratha people have been demanding OBC category reservation in jobs and education after Supreme Court struck down 2018 quota law. Okay, 2018 quota law Supreme Court has stuck down. Since then, they have been demanding for OBC quota again. So, which of the following articles are involved is Article 15.4 and 16.4 reservation provisions. Indra however, in Indra case, Supreme Court has basically capped 15%, 50%, sorry, 50% ceiling with respect to reservation. Here, the concept of social justice versus administrative limits comes into force. So here, and next, there is an important, the most important protest which is happening is Chita Andolan, funeral pyre protest. Funeral pyre protest. Here, the women, many people are lying on the deathbed. As if we carry a deathbed, they are lying on the river. They have constructed artificial deathbeds and lying on that and protesting. So why they are protesting? So basically, government has come up with a project linking Ken as well as Betwa rivers. Linking Ken and Betwa rivers, that dam is called as Dodan Dam. So which is actually submerging 22 villages. So women staged a symbolic funeral pyre protest for fame, compensation, rehabilitation, land safeguards. Police cleared fortnight protests in July 2026, which is actually painful. They are demanding for their house, they are demanding for the rehabilitation because their village is being submerged because of the project. So we have seen several environmental projects, and this is one which is very crucial, and we need to actually have empathy for this and understand this. Next article, which of the following articles are involved? Fifth schedule, Tribal Area Protections, Forest Rights Act 2006, Land Acquisition 2013, PESA Act 1996. So with respect to this, we will see few important mains questions. So prelims ka name direct area, which area or reason అడగచ్చు why they are protesting, and Ken Betwa project has witnessed several protest in which of the following regions అని అడగచ్చు. ఓకే, సో దే కెన్ ప్రిలిమ్స్లో అయితే అలా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఫ్రేమ్ చేయొచ్చు. మెయిన్స్ పరంగా అయితేనేమో సో వీ విల్ హ్యావ్ డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ broader questions. So we will see three important questions. The right to protest. The right to protest is a facet of freedom of speech, but not absolute. I told you Article 19.3 comes in between. So when you can protest, but at the same time it is not absolute. So we need to discuss in the question, discuss with reference to recent protest in Delhi. Clear? So this can be your main question in any other format. Definitely these protests, because India is witnessing from past 1 year, India is witnessing one or the other form of protest. Certainly we can expect this kind of questions. Be prepared for it. The right to protest is a facet of freedom of speech, but not absolute. Discuss with reference to recent protest in Delhi. Okay, so write down the answer and ping me in the comment section. I will help you with that. In next video, I'll make an answer for this. Rough answer, skeletal answer. So development projects often pit the fifth scheduled tribal safeguards against a larger public interest. Examine in light of Ken Betwa link project state in Madhya Pradesh. So often there are questions, so even our conscious questions, whether to protect the environment, whether to protect the rights of Adivasis, or whether to go with the project what we are planning to do, what the government is planning to do. So two ways have both its own benefits as well as demerits. So both benefits and demerits have to be calculated. So next one, reservation policy must balance social justice with the judiciary 50% ceiling. Critically examine the context of Maratha reservation demand. Reservation policy must balance social justice with judiciary's 50% ceiling. So critically examine in the context of Maratha reservation demand. So be stick to the points, give precise points, have introduction, main body as well as conclusion. So we'll see in the next class. Thank you.